15 mystery puzzles for geniuses only. Every scene hides one tiny clue. Think fast, look closely, and whatever you do, don't cheat. Comment your country below, and let's see how many you can solve. Let's begin. 3 people are preparing to enter a lunar research station. All 3 look like astronauts, but one of them has never actually been to space. There's one tiny detail that gives them away. Who is the real astronaut? The real astronaut is Person B. Look closely at Person B's spacesuit. It has the correctly configured lunar life support equipment and dust protection. A priceless painting has disappeared from a private museum exhibition. 3 people were near the gallery when the alarm went off, and all 3 claim they know nothing about it. But one tiny detail connects someone directly to the missing artwork. Who stole the painting? The thief is Person C. Look at Person C's glove. There's a small smear of the same blue restoration pigment found on the empty painting frame. Person C was also standing closest to the frame. That matching pigment proves they handled the painting. 3 people are walking through a busy city park when a dog suddenly runs toward them. All 3 claim the dog belongs to them, but the dog's reaction tells a very different story. Who actually owns the dog? The real owner is Person A. Person A has the matching leash attachment and a treat pouch, but the biggest clue is the dog itself. It responds directly to Person A's hand signal. The other 2 are simply trying to get the dog's attention. If you got those 3 right, you're off to a great start. But don't get comfortable. If you think you're good at observation, prove it. Hit subscribe now, because the next few puzzles are designed to catch even careful viewers. A security guard has stopped 3 shoppers after an expensive item disappeared from a supermarket shelf. All 3 insist they never touched it, but one shopper's story doesn't match what they're carrying. Which shopper is lying? Person B is the liar. Person B claims they were shopping for fresh food, but their basket contains only packaged items. A famous restaurant is preparing for a packed dinner service, but something is wrong. 3 people are standing in the kitchen, and all 3 claim to be the head chef. Only one has actually worked in a professional kitchen. Who is the real chef? The real chef is Person C. Person C is using the knife correctly, keeping the supporting hand safely positioned, and has the kitchen towel placed where a professional chef would keep it. An exam has just ended at a university, and a professor suspects that 1 student cheated. 3 students are under suspicion, but the evidence is hiding in plain sight. Which student cheated? Student B cheated. Look at Student B's wrist. There's a small handwritten formula hidden beneath the rolled-up sleeve, and it matches the equation used in the exam. Everything looks perfect at this luxury wedding. The guests are dressed up, the ceremony is about to begin, and everyone seems to know where they should be. But one person doesn't belong here at all. Who is it? Person C doesn't belong. Look closely at Person C's jacket. There's a venue staff credential partially hidden inside, and they're standing suspiciously close to a staff entrance. Three friends are spending the day at a crowded tropical beach. Everyone looks like an experienced beachgoer, except one person. There are several clues hidden in their clothes and equipment. Who has never been to the beach before? Person B has never been to the beach before. The biggest clue is the protective film still attached to Person B's sunglasses. Their sandals also look completely unused, and their beach umbrella is positioned incorrectly. A packed train is about to leave the station, and there is only one empty seat left. Three passengers are standing nearby, and each has a reason they believe they should get it. This one isn't about spotting a thief or a liar. It's about judgment. Who should get the last seat? There is no single correct answer. The elderly passenger is carrying a heavy bag. The parent is holding a sleeping child, and the third passenger has an injured leg and uses a walking cane. Each person has a legitimate reason to need the seat. Your decision depends on which need you consider most urgent, and that's exactly what makes this puzzle different. 3 packages have been delivered to an apartment building, but something is seriously wrong. One of them should definitely not be opened. They look harmless, but one small detail could put you in danger. Which package should you avoid? Package B is the one you should not open. Package B has a faint, oily stain spreading through the cardboard, along with a chemical hazard symbol visible on the protective container underneath. A luxury hotel lobby is packed with guests, but one person is behaving strangely. They seem completely relaxed, yet something they're carrying doesn't belong to them. Who is hiding a secret? Person A is hiding the secret. Person A is carrying a hotel key card that corresponds to a different floor from the identification on their luggage. They are also keeping the key partially hidden. 3 tourists are exploring an ancient historical site with a professional guide. All 3 look like ordinary visitors, but one of them clearly doesn't understand the place they're pretending to visit. Which tourist is the imposter? Person C is the imposter. Look inside Person C's backpack. Hidden among the normal tourist gear are professional archaeological gloves and specialized excavation equipment. They're also standing unusually close to a restricted area. Those details reveal that they're not simply sightseeing. 3 travelers are waiting at an international airport, each with an almost identical suitcase. One of them isn't an ordinary traveler. A tiny detail on the luggage reveals who is carrying something they shouldn't. Which suitcase belongs to the spy? Suitcase B belongs to the spy. Suitcase B has an unusual secondary handle hidden beneath the normal one, suggesting a concealed compartment. It also has a strangely positioned combination lock and a thicker lower section. This house has supposedly been empty for years. At least, that's what the neighbors believe. 3 people are standing outside, and one of them knows much more about the house than they should. Who secretly lives here? Person B secretly lives there. Person B is carrying a key that matches the home's concealed side entrance. There are also fresh footprints leading toward that entrance and a recent food delivery nearby. You're almost at the end, and the final puzzles are not forgiving. If you've made it this far without cheating, you're already doing better than most viewers. But don't celebrate yet. The next 3 are the hardest observation challenges in the entire video. You're staying in a luxury hotel when you notice something strange in the hallway. 3 rooms look completely normal, but one could be dangerous to enter. You have only a few seconds to decide. Which room would you avoid? Room B is the dangerous one. Look closely at the bottom of Room B's door. There's unusual condensation escaping into the hallway, and the ventilation grill has abnormal discoloration. A lunar research team has returned from a mission, and 3 astronauts claim they personally walked on the moon, but one tiny detail in their equipment makes that impossible. Who was actually on the moon? Person A was actually on the moon. Person A's boots have the distinctive deep tread used for lunar surface activity, and there's subtle lunar dust around the edges. Person B and Person C have smoother footwear designed for spacecraft or station interiors. A fire station has just returned from an emergency call. 3 people are standing beside the fire truck, and all 3 claim to be experienced firefighters. But one of them has made a mistake that a real firefighter would never make. Who is the real firefighter? Person B is the real firefighter. Person B has the breathing apparatus correctly configured, with the air cylinder secured properly and the mask and regulator connected correctly. A rescue team has reached a remote island after a cargo ship sank nearby. 3 people are waiting on the shore, and all 3 claim they survived the wreck. But one person's equipment tells a different story. Who actually survived the shipwreck? Person A is the real survivor. Person A is carrying a genuine emergency beacon with signs of recent seawater exposure and activation. Their clothes and flotation equipment also show evidence of actually being in the ocean. You walk into a completely empty room and find a briefcase filled with cash sitting on a table. There are no cameras, no people, and no obvious danger. But something about the room feels wrong. Would you take the money? There is no single correct answer, but taking it would be risky. Look around the room. There's a hidden camera pointed toward the briefcase. The exit appears electronically locked, and a small countdown device is concealed beneath the table. The money may be bait. Whoever designed this room could be waiting for someone to take it. You've reached the final challenge. 3 doors stand at the end of an underground facility, and only one appears to lead safely outside. You can't open them first, and you can't ask anyone for help. All you have is what you can see. Which door would you choose? How many puzzles did you solve correctly? Let us know your score in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for even more observation challenges.